Who am I with this pink shirt on? I never know how to start these videos. I always feel like when I go, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Like, it's so cliche, but what else do you say, you know? Anyway, we're going to play with some makeup today. I thought that since it's really close to Valentine's Day, like that's like literally tomorrow, so I just got in under the radar really close. We'll just cut it close into a Valentine's look. We're going to play with the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I know her business is closing down, but I did watch a video today that she still has these palettes available for like the next couple of weeks. I have not opened this. I have not swatched it. I have not played with it. I don't know how it's going to play, so we're going to see today. We're going to create a Valentine's look. And who am I with this pink shirt on? I have no idea who I am. I never wear color on my eyes. I'll do a red lip, but other than that, I've kind of gotten out of the creativity of things. So let's go in and play with this Jaclyn Hill palette and create a Valentine's look, even though me and my husband don't really do Valentine's, but it's okay. We'll pretend today. So this is what the palette looks like. I think it's really pretty. Like I said, I haven't touched it, swatched it, nothing. I don't know any reviews on it. I haven't heard anything about it, so we're going to see today what we think, and we're going to create a Valentine's look with this. I'm going to pull my hair back, and we're going to moisturize the face, and we're just going to get started. So I went in and moisturized with the Ordinary moisturizer. I really like these products. I think they have really good price points, and they work really well, and they're also available in my area because I live in a small town and we don't even have a Sephora. We used to have a Sephora in JCPenney's, but it has now disappeared, and it's not even in Kohl's like it's supposed to be, so who knows. I'm going to go in, of course, with my Hank & Henry. This is actually an eye base, but I use it to cover all of these freckles and dark spots on my face to get rid of them because we want it gone. We're going to full coverage everything. I don't want anything peeking through. So I just go in with my finger. I actually need some more of this, and I don't even know if they have any more, believe it or not. I'm just going to go in and start covering the spots, and I do this anywhere I don't want my freckles or sunspots to appear. So I just go in and blend that out with a beauty blender. Next, I'm going to go in and put my foundation on. I've already put a little bit on my hand. So this is the Urban Decay All-Nighter. And then I mix it with, I've been back into, this is, what's this called? L'Oreal 24 Hour, can I speak? Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I used to use this in my makeup kit a long time ago. So I have trying to rediscover a few things that I used to love. Where is everything? Oh, dirty. This is real life, okay? So we're just going to go in and mix it a little bit on the back of our hand, and then use our beauty blender, and we are going to make all these freckles and spots from being out in the sun when nobody told you shouldn't be out in the sun disappear. I know that looks really white. It's okay. We're going to go in and warm it up. I would rather go a little bit lighter than a little bit darker because it's easier to warm it up if it's a little bit lighter. So we're going to go in with the NARS. This is a cream bronzer in the color Laguna. I really like this one. I've gone through quite a few of these, and this is going to help warm the face up, help it look like you've actually had a little bit of sun when we haven't seen the sun in a couple of months. And I am ready for it. I say I'm ready for it, but I live in South Mississippi, so when it comes with the vengeance. So we're just going to go in. I say that one more time. I keep saying that, and every time I hear it, I'm just like, I need another phrase. But what else do you say? I'm going to put on. I'm going to use. Maybe I should try that. So we're just going to warm up around the perimeter of the face. A little bit under the lip, which if you have smaller lips on the bottom, you can put a little bit of contour or bronzer under the bottom, and then you can kind of blend it out. Don't forget it's there. You're going to look like you got, you know, dirt on your bottom lip, because I have done it before, and it will give you the appearance of a larger bottom lip because it makes that shadow underneath the bottom. So I really want to learn how to try to contour my nose. My nose has been broke twice, and I want to fix it, but when I try to contour it, it has these two places right here, so I just try to leave it alone. Maybe that should be something. Why am I even talking about this? Maybe that should be something I should try to learn. I just don't even do it because I don't even know how to go around those two broke places where they used to be broke in my nose. So if anybody has any recommendations on how to contour a nose that has been broke several times, I would highly recommend it. I don't even know if I've ever even researched that. If I've ever, you know, looked on YouTube or Google to see if anybody has ever made a video on YouTube of how to fix a broken nose, like how to contour a broken nose. So I broke it in high school when I was a cheerleader. I met the gym floor face to face, and then when my son was almost 2, he headbutted me and just finished it off. So yeah, that was fun. So as you can see, I've got a little bit more color in my face. We're gonna finish blending this out, and then I will put a little bit of concealer, and then we're gonna set it with some powder. I know I've done this step a gazillion times. This is like basically every time I do my makeup, this is what I do. So we're gonna try to get to the eyes as quick as possible. So if you have questions on anything that I don't go over, just ask. Each time I do my concealer on camera, I think about how controversial it is. Isn't that funny? Because I am older, I always see these videos like, if you're over 40, you should not do, and then they list a whole reason of things you should not do, what you really want to do. I don't go by those rules, and I think, you know, I think I should make a YouTube video of like things that people say older women shouldn't do, because, you know, usually I'm one of those people, and I know a lot of people that are like this. If you tell me I shouldn't do something, I'm probably going to do it, even though I probably shouldn't sometimes. But I want to know who is sitting in the offices in these big cities writing these articles saying that women can't wear glitter over 40, or you can't wear certain kind of jeans over 40. I'm just like, when you get over 40, you just don't die. Like, we just don't disappear and just lay down and go, well, you know, life's over. I might as well try not to look good. I might as well try not to learn how to do my makeup. I might as well just live in my pajamas or sweatpants and just be comfy for the rest of my life. Well, that ain't us. And we're just going to change the, what do you call it? The status quo. Does that go with that? We're going to change the way people look at older women, because I don't like being told what to do. So we're just going to blend it in, same as always, and we're going to set it with some powders. That was the e.l.f. What was you called? The e.l.f. concealer in matte. It's a matte finish. I like the matte one other than the dewy one because I do have oily skin and I don't want to look like a grease spot. I was about to say we're going to go in, but I ain't going to say that. We're going to change it up. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty powder, the pink one underneath my eyes. And what's this called? Cherry Blossom. I like to go in, and because I have oily skin, I can get away with using a lot of powder on my face. If you have more dry skin, just be a little bit more careful about how much powder you use. But like I said, you do you. We ain't following the rules on this channel. Whew. And I know one thing, this stuff, it is very fragrant and it will make me sneeze every single time that I use it. I like to use the damp beauty blender because it helps it melt into the skin a little bit more. And you could change into a translucent powder on the rest of your face, but sometimes I just get lazy and I just use a little bit of a lighter hand with the pink powder all over. So the pink is supposed to help cancel out like any type of, like if you have any purple or blueness underneath your eyes. That's why it is the color that it is. So we're going to go in and we're going to bronze, we're going to contour, we're going to do some blush, and we're going to do our eyebrows. So I might do this in one of those little fast little montage things so we can kind of move on and get to the eyes, the star of the show. So here we go.
Just to keep you, 'cause in my
Alright, so now that that's all done, I did do my brows, and I do have an in-depth brow tutorial on my channel somewhere down here if you want to look at it, and I'll list the products and everything below so you guys can know what I use. So we're going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and so I think I'm going to start and just do this shortcake color right here all over the lid just to kind of even everything out and give it just like a wash. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M441. I'm pulling the old school brushes out today. So I'm going to go in. Here we go. I'm going to put, what can I, we need to come up with some sort of different saying. So I'm just going to brush this all over the lid. And because of my skin tone, I see that it's very close to my skin tone. You can't really see it a whole lot. Let me swatch it. Yeah, it's very close to what my color is, because it's right there on my finger, although you can't see it as well, but I just want a coverage, like a blank canvas. I guess you would say that's what we're going for, is a blank canvas. And I just figured out that I could put my mirror right here in front instead over to the side. And because I thought you guys would be able to see it, but you can't see it. Like, you can't see it on the thing. And it's just like I have won the lottery today. All right. It doesn't give it much, but it covers it a little bit, only because it's really close to the color of my eyelids already. So we're gonna go on to the next stage. I'm gonna go in with a little bit bigger fluffy brush to go into the crease. Now my eyes are a little bit hooded, so I like to take it a little bit above the crease. So which ones do we want to do today? I think I'm gonna do Picnic Pie, which is right here. It looks a little bit orangey on the camera, but it's not quite that orangey, but it may look orangey on my eyes. So let's go in and see. I've never used these colors before, so we're just gonna see how this turns out. Just gonna use some windshield wiper motions to carry it across the lid, and then when I get to that outer corner, I'm just gonna start making some circular motions. I haven't done color in forever on my eyes. I used to be real creative, and then I just got boring. Then I just got to where, you know, sometimes you just need a break, but we're gonna find it. We're gonna get it back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this on both lids. Because I want to use this brush again, I'm just going to use my color switch to go in and change. If you don't have time to like clean the brushes in between and you want to use the same brush, I love these little color switches. These, I think, is this the actual real one? I think it is, but they also sell like a knockoff version on Amazon. I have one of those too somewhere, but this was the first one I found, so we're going to just use it. All right, so we're just going to go in, and this may work and this may not. So I'm going to go in with all the feels. I'm going to go in, here we say, I cannot not say it, right here. This red/pink shade. Maybe I need a smaller brush. Let me see. No, we're just gonna go for it. We'll see how this one picks up. Pretty pigmented there. We're gonna tap a little bit off, and I'm just gonna stamp it in the outer corner. And I'm going to concentrate it mostly on this outer corner right here. I'm not bringing it all in towards the inner part of the lid, because I'm going to leave that to do a lighter shade. Because of the shape of my eyes, I find that the lighter shades on the inner corner make my eyes look bigger. So that's why we're going to use it like that. So I'm just going to keep going in, and I'm going to press like that. It looks red in the pan, but reds are really hard to do, so a lot of times when it looks red in the pan and even swatches close to red when you get it on the skin, depending on your undertone, all that kind of fun stuff, it will change a little bit of the color, just like this is changed into more of a pink color, but I ain't mad at it. Like I said, we're just going to stay on this outer part out here, just like this. Let's see how it's looking. Look over in the monitor. And we're just going to keep windshield wiper, circular motions, blending a little bit above that crease because my eyes are hooded. So you want to make sure when you open your eyes that you can actually still see it up here, because if you can't, then what's all the work for? So, and I might go in and clean this up and make it really sharp. So we're just going to do this on the other eye. talking to the mirror. I'm talking to the mirror. I'm not used to it sitting right here. Let me talk to you guys. Because I want to keep it light in the inner corner, we're going to use this white and just with a little, not little, it's kind of a big, but it's a flat brush. Going to create kind of like a faux cut crease. And I've never used this white, so we'll see how pigmented it is. Got a little bit of fallout there. But I like to go in and stamp. And you could do an actual cut crease and cut it with concealer or an eyeshadow base or whatever you like. My lids just don't work well doing that method because it transfers so bad because I got older eyelids, okay? It just works better using this method. So I just go in and stamp it and give it that illusion of that cut crease, and then I'll go in and blend the two colors together. Just like that. So we're going to do the other eye. Now you can see after we've added that on the inner corner, you do have this harsh line right here. I take the brush that I had the previous color on, that pink color, and I like to just kind of flick just like this. And it blends that harsh line away. And every now and then you'll have to go back in and kind of reinforce that inner color because you've brushed a little bit more than your preference away. But I think this looks good. So we're going to add a little bit of this. I cannot not say it. Somebody make me, like I need like a, every time I say it, we got to change how I say things. Fresh picked. I think that's how, this one right here. It's got a little bit of a shimmer in it. And so I'm going to use my finger and we're going to go in and pack this on the lid. So this is the color right there. And I'm going to stay away from that white. And this may show up and this may not show up. I don't know. Like I said, I've never used this color before. And we may have to go back in and fix that harsh line again. Which everything is just, it's just a process. You have to go back and forth to create that seamless look. You can kind of tell a little bit of the pigment is coming off. A bit darker. Yeah. All right, so let's go in and I can't figure out anything else to say. We're going to blend this harsh line out. I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything on the lower lash line. My preference for me, when I put pink on the lower lash line, unless I really, really smoke it out, put some black and go all for it, it's going to look like I'm a little sickly. So let's decide, do I want to or not? Do we want to? I think we might want to. If we're just going to do it, let's just go for it. So let's put some, I'm going to do this berry whipped color right here on the lower lash line. I'm going to put some black in the waterline. We're going to smoke it out, make it really smoky, and then we're going to tight line. So we're just going to do it, okay? So right now we're at the trust the process point, okay? Because you're kind of going, not really sure how this is going to turn out. But I'm going to put the NYX waterline. This is going to go in my waterline, and this is just a brown color. It almost kind of looks black. I don't really know where my black one is, so we're just going to go in with this one. Here we go. We're going to go in with this one. Somebody please count how many times I have said that during this video. And I cannot not do it without pulling my lower lash line down. I wished I could, because I don't like to pull on my eyes, but I'm just very gentle. We're just very gentle here. And I'm going to smudge it a little bit, so I'm not going to be like super careful, because we want to kind of smudge it and give it that smoky lower lash line. I will go in with a brush and smudge it as well. I'm also going to go ahead and tight line while I've got it here. The faces that you have to make doing makeup. All right, let's smoke the lower lash line out. I'm gonna take, I can't, what's wrong with me? Now every time I say it, I'm catching myself. This color right here, the little berry whipped color, I'm gonna use it and go in, and we're gonna make that really smoky on the bottom. I said we were gonna go for it, we're gonna go for it. So right now we're at the trust the process point, okay? Because you're kind of going, not really sure how this is going to turn out. But I'm going to put the NYX waterline. This is going to go in my waterline, and this is just a brown color. It almost kind of looks black. I don't really know where my black one is, so we're just going to go in with this one. Here we go. We're going to go in with this one. Somebody please count how many times I have said that during this video. And I cannot not do it without pulling my lower lash line down. I wished I could, because I don't like to pull on my eyes, but I'm just very gentle. We're just very gentle here. And I'm going to smudge it a little bit, so I'm not going to be like super careful, because we want to kind of smudge it and give it that smoky lower lash line. I will go in with a brush and smudge it as well. I'm also going to go ahead and tight line while I've got it here. The faces that you have to make doing makeup. All right, let's smoke the lower lash line out. I'm gonna take, I can't, what's wrong with me? Now every time I say it, I'm catching myself. This color right here, the little berry whipped color, I'm going to use it and go in, and we're going to make that really smoky on the bottom. I said we were going to go for it, we're going to go for it. Alright, it's smoked out. I'm going to go ahead and add a wing, and I'm going to put some mascara on, and then I think we're going to do some lashes today. So I was going to play it safe and just do a nude, like, because usually when you have like really heavy eyes, you want to go light on the lips. But this is a Valentine's look. I never play in pink, so we're just going to play in pink. I'm going to use the NYX, this is, what is this, Rose lip liner. And then, because I haven't used this in quite a while, this is Hank and Henry in the color, what is, I need my glasses, I can't see, I can't read it. Orgasmic, maybe? I'm going to pull out I literally have a, Lord, COVID brain. This is what happens when you get old. You cannot remember a thing. Magnifying glass, there we go. And then we're going to top it with a little bit of pink gloss. So let's do it. Let's go for it. She pink. She real pink. I don't know, but I think we're going to leave it. Whew. Now I got the hump from the clip, but you know what? We're just, it looks a little 80s, but we're just going to leave it, and I think it's fine, and we're just going to fluff the hair out. You know, I'm not even going to go in and fix the hump. We're just going to leave it just like that. So this would be a fun Valentine's look. It's a little bit out of the box for me. I used to do looks like this all the time, so I really need to get back into them. You could definitely do a nude lip, which I would probably prefer a nude lip, but we were not going to stay basic Betty today, okay? We're gonna go basic. We're gonna go a little bit more bougier and do some little bit of color. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you want to see, and please like, subscribe, ring the bell, give me a thumbs up, do all those things those YouTubers tell you to do, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.